interactive world. I think people expect more interactivity out of their entertainment.
Fans sometimes have the best ideas.
Doing this whole build your own episode is the perfect blending of using media and the new technology that we have to do something fun.
It's like interactive television. I've never actually seen it done before.
It's nice to know what the fans are thinking about the show. It's nice to know what the fans want to see.
It's different. We've never done anything like this before.
For them to be able to give their opinions, have a voice, and have a part in the process is really cool.
We're going to listen to them as creative partners on the show, involved in props and wardrobe and helping us actually create, not just write, but create the episode.
Our fans are amazing, so I knew they would pick good things, and I was excited to see what they would choose.
Guys, guess what? Voting's over. Audience is picked. They're going to help build the show. It's going to get tricky. We are going with Chin Ho's High School Reunion. For me, the audience made some wise decisions. I think they made some good choices because I think that particular choice is a great one. It allows us as writers to really mind a little bit of Chin Ho's backstory, people from his past. We get to learn something about him.
So we really started with the location, and then from there, as the story started progressing, we found ways to incorporate the other elements that the fans voted on.
The fans chose the 5-inch stiletto.
I like the 5-inch stiletto, so the challenge will be how do we use it in a new way? So that'll be a good writer's challenge.
The challenge for us was coming up with very creative ingredients to throw to the audience and then letting them choose. And I imagine that when they're sitting back and thinking about them, they're trying to throw us curveballs, really trying to challenge us as writers. And that's the fun of the episode. For evidence, Toy Rocket. Toy Rocket.
I think the toy rocket was the hardest one, and I had a feeling that the fans were going to choose that one because it was pretty unusual. But I really like the way that we're using it in the story, and it definitely plays a big role.
Struggling illusionist. Voila. That's going to be fun, that one. Giant maze.
That's great.
Giant maze. They're really good, diverse ingredients, ideas that will, I think, build a really strong episode out of. Really good story ingredients. That's going to be great to build this thing. Exciting.
I think the most challenging thing as a writer for us was to make sure that the story felt organic. We had all those elements in place, and it didn't just feel like we threw in a stiletto, we threw in a struggling illusionist. It was challenging. It was definitely a different way to break a story, but the writers all got together and we had fun with it. It was a fun assignment because it was different. It's amazing to watch how far we've come from just the ideas that the fans gave us to breaking the story as a group of writers to going off and writing it and finally being here.
I think it works because it's got everything that you like about Five-0, and one of the voices in that show is the fans.
We're just very lucky to have this wide fan base that cares so much about the show, cares enough to go online and vote and to be invested. It's a very special thing.
Without the fans, we're nothing. If nobody's watching what we're doing, then what we do is pointless,
It's a way to give back something to the audience who've stuck with us for so long. This is a way for them to really get involved, helping build an episode and maybe take some pride of ownership and feel like they really participated in 418. That's their version of what a 5-0 episode should be.